Good evening, everyone. This is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut. How are you doing? I am doing better today than I was doing yesterday. Out here to make my observation of the damages that was done. We're going to walk over to the creek and just take a look at the remnants. As you can see, the water has receded. It's gone down. This is the side that I live on. And let's go across the street safely. And this is the other side. Now this water, as you can see, it's not moving as well as the water on the other side. And that is because of what has fallen, the debris sitting right there. Not a good thing. Also, it makes it easy for a beaver to come and build a dam. So I will let the county know about that. Let's see if we can enlarge it. Yeah. And so they need to come and take care of that. And that if we have another rain, that will cause the water to rise up higher. This bank right here, it's not that high. So it would cause it to come up a lot faster, which means that it will flood a lot quicker on my side. So let's go back over here and start at the beginning. Once the creek crests, this is what it does. We're walking upon something that looks like a road or a pathway. Well, this is all sand. All of this is sand, showing where it crested and came on out of its banks on over here into my garden with a lot of force. This is a lot of sand, you guys. It's a lot of sand. And I don't know if it's good sand or not. I shall find out. And a lot of ants in here too. I see them crawling. So I'm going to step quickly across this sand. This is still the creek. This is the mess that it left me with. All this has to be taken care of. So this is the remnants of Hurricane Helene. I think that's the way you pronounce it, because it's Helene. Now that's Helene and not Helen. But all this right here was over here. And I had it in like a square. It lifted it up. And the only thing that stopped it looks like I'm missing some trees. I hope not. I think I am. These are my apricot trees right here. And it's supposed to be 2 cherry trees right here. And I think I'm only seeing maybe 1 cherry tree. Oh my goodness, I got to find my tree. These are in 30-gallon grow bags. And once it gets wet, it gets to double in size. Probably 60 to 80 gallons. Once again, right here, it came in right here too. You see the sand. I cannot begin to tell you. That's about 2 feet of sand right there. It was dumped. And that path ran this way. Filled up the other side of the garden when we garden in the ground. This is where we do all our field of greens. All that's usually turnip, mustard, and kale, and collards, and cabbage. And so it came 2 different ways. It came here, and then it came up here. So we were doubly hit. This is where I grow in grow bags, all that. There's a 50-gallon grow bag of sweet potatoes over there. That's 100 gallons once you put the water in. And it lifted that up and dumped it right over there. So let me see Oh, I see the other tree. I do believe I'm looking at the other tree. Can't tell you the gnats and mosquitoes are having a good day. And everything came and ran up against this fence. This is my makeshift fence right here, which is nothing but tomato cages. And this is because the county, I'm still missing something. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. The county is giving us a hard time about a fence. They say that we have to have a structure like a house. This is one vacant, one acre of land, and the house is over there, right over there. And they're saying that we have to have a house over here or some kind of structure in order to garden or do anything. And I'm fighting them tooth and nail. But I had to rush out yesterday and put this little makeshift fence, which is nothing but tomato cages, up, because all this was washed away. The fencing was washed away that I put up, and I knew that the deers would come in, and if they can get to whatever they want to eat, they would do that. So that's what I had to do yesterday, and put them in the ground where the ground was wet, and put like sticks and anything that's heavy on top of them, because they said something about another storm. But I wanted to weigh them down. The wind did get kind of, windy yesterday. But, so I was able to do that. This is a better view. And it's not the most appealing, but my whole thing is to keep the deers out. I don't see any deer tracks. So, obviously, it did its job. Plus, deers have depth perception. They would not try to jump, and if they think they're going to land on something. So you have to put things like maybe 4 feet, 5 feet away from your structure. So if they jump up and come down, they possibly would land on it. And they know that, so they won't do it. And if all that was cleared away, yeah, they'll jump right on over, because that's what they do. So we're going to go on over here. And as you can see, still got water sitting. This is going to be a while. And it's gonna fill up with frogs, because that's what it does. And they'll be very loud at night. But those are my tools sitting in there, and I would love to get them, but I know I can't. I went over there yesterday as close as I could, and my boot went down to the ankle. So I won't be doing that again. This is the back side of the other part of my garden, and I do see all my trees. So that's good. Look at this grow bag right here. It picked that grow bag up. It's on the side. It was full of soil, and it just toppled it over. Just picked it up and dumped it down. I have that going on in a lot of my grow bags. I lost a lot of potting soil. These are pear trees all up and down through here. And this is, I think this is apricot tree, not apricot, but a plum tree. But you can see the sand. This is sand. This has been dumped in all of my trees. All my grow bags have that sand where it came up and dumped sand in every one of my grow bags. It's all debris that's got to be gotten up. And once again, I just want to show you the force of nature. All this stuff over here, all the stuff was in the back. Containers, bags, all of this was way back there where we just left. Picked it up, brought it all the way up here, past the trees some kind of way, and dumped it. Oh, this is a yellow and black storage tank container, and it's full of stuff. It picked it up from way in the back of my garden and brought it all the way forward and dumped it right here on top of these grow bags. So it was very forceful, and you can just see the mud. All this is mud. I'm still missing I found one, what's this tree right here? I can't even think. Anyway, I found this one There's one over there. I have about 4 or 5. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure hopefully I'll find them before somebody else does. All of my citrus trees have been uprooted. This one, I have 2 up by the house that I had to go to a neighbor's house and get. This bag's not supposed to be here. It goes way back there somewhere. But I kind of cleaned up my citrus area somewhat. Look at here. This is the other side. All this has to be taken care of. This is another citrus. Now, when I talk about my citrus, y'all, these 2 are citrus plants. These citruses were sitting, and make sure I'm not walking into a spider web because this is their perfect weather. Sitting over here. See this round circle? That was a 30-gallon grow bag that was lifted up and placed somewhere else. I blocked over here with some more bags and plants, and this has been displaced. I had bags over here, 30-gallon grow bags over there. They were removed completely. This was full of citrus bags. It lifted it up and took it out of this structure. Actually lifted it up and moved it. I got to laugh to keep from crying. I found the ones that were in here all the way up over there. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? The bags were heavy. So, you know, the force of Mother Nature, you guys, the force of Mother Nature. All this got to be straightened out. Call myself putting out cardboard to kill the grass. I got to come back in here and take care of that. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing any trees, and looks like I am. I'm just now noticing this. One of my kiwi trees. Let me see. The reason why I'm going all the way around, let me show you this. I don't know if this had anything to do with the hurricane, but this little baby right here met me when I came out yesterday. Let me show her to you. That's a spider, y'all. And that's while she's dead. She would have covered my whole hand. Right in here, black and yellow. And I watched a big black bumblebee get down, caught up in her web, and she immediately started shooting white webbing from her body and wrapping real quick. I tell you what, it freaked me out. I told her to stay right there where she was, because this is my garden. As messy as it is, my garden. And I don't spray in my garden, but I sprayed yesterday. I asked somebody to give me some raid. They gave me hornets. The hornets wasn't really killing her, so when I got her and got her stung enough to the point where she wouldn't move, I got a 2x4, and that took care of her. Yeah. So all this here stuff, all this got to be taken care of. These are my sweet potatoes and my okra. All this has got to be, it's all messy. It's mud everywhere. See the mud on the ground? It's just mud. So y'all pray for me. But the good thing about it also, by my coming out here to observe, I noticed, let's see if I can do this. If I can do this, let's see. Yeah, a good thing. And I really have this on really good. Let me go around to the back. See if I can show y'all something. But let me see if I can step down in here while I'm doing that. This is a total mess. These are where my peppers are. It's another big tree. That's what I was trying to think of. My mind is on overload. It's a total mess. I've got to get in here and clean all this up. I got grow bags all back over in there. It's a grow bag that has been toppled over here. See if I can get y'all to see it. Yeah. right over in here. It's upside down. Take it down some. It's upside down. I got grow bags that are upside down, been flipped over. That's a container. That's a bucket that was full of stuff. It's a mess. It's a mess. But anyhow, I get it done. What you do is you do a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Don't hurt yourself like I did yesterday. And this is another grow bag. It emptied it out and threw it up here. This is a black container. And it's got a lot of stuff in it. Lifted it up and brought it over here from over here. So look at the sand. Look at all this sand. Well, it's mud. Look at the mud that it dumped. Lets you know how high up it came. Get you some good boots. Have some patience. Don't let it overtake you. You stay in charge. You stay in charge. And talk to yourself. I'm going to have to take the water hose and get this mud off my food before it spoils. I'm going to do a little bit at a time, you people. Just wanted to show you the aftermath. I'll show you a little bit of the cleanup, but I will be doing just that cleaning up. I won't be doing much talking. And I'll show you a little bit of that because I will be moving. Not going to do any cleaning up until next week on Monday. I have church all day tomorrow, thanking God for what He has spared us with and from. And just thanking Him. Just thanking Him. Thank you guys so much for your prayers. Thank you for all your kind words. Y'all know that means the world to me. And I'm trying to get over here to my not pomegranates, persimmons. Look, I'm just going to enlarge the picture. Look at here, you guys. What a blessing. In spite of what we go through, you have things to be thankful for. Those are my persimmons, and I shall be harvesting them soon. I have them covered so that the squirrels and others won't think that I'm growing them for them. All my returning subscribers, thank you, and all of my new subscribers, I really appreciate you for coming to Georgia Peachnut Garden, where I just show you how I grow my food, how I do things. And I always say there's more than one way to skin a cat. So it's not about how I do it, it's just the one way that I do it. There are others, many others, that grow things differently. And hopefully some of these methods will land on the way that you want to grow your food. Let me know if you're growing anything. Let me know if you were affected by the storm. Let me know if you're new to the garden world. With all the recalls that we have, you really need to up your game. I went to the grocery store yesterday. A lot of the shelves were empty. Where they keep the ice cream at, totally dark, nothing in there. Everything was scarce. I got to look into what's going on with that, you guys. Something's amiss. Something's amiss. That was in Kroger's. So I will be doing a recall update. But put a seed in the ground. Go and germinate something, paper towel method, however you want to. If you just have a little small cup, you can even germinate a seed in some water. But germinate or go buy from the big box store, however. Borrow from a friend, get from a friend, take whatever. Grow your own food. Start now, start with something small. Don't inundate yourself with a lot. But get to growing, because yesterday in the grocery store, it was scary. It was scary, y'all. I love you guys. You know there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to be out here. I would love to be at the Georgia meetup. You guys, I love you. Miss T with the T. I know y'all having a ball, but y'all know I got things to do over here. And then I have to go to church. So make sure you do plenty of videos showing your fun. And I will see each and every one of you in the garden. Take care and God bless.